Yo, what's up everybody? It's Teen Dad Game back with another episode of the Washington Nationals franchise. Today we're going to be getting into another game, and today we're going to be going against the St. Louis Cardinals. And the main focus on this episode is how bad our offense has been. We've had good players and we've had some bad players, but we've had a lot of bad, and it's been the main problem where our pitching has been the good part and our lineup has been the bad part. It's been the part holding us back the most. We're going to see Josiah Gray on the mound today. He's been alright, about a mid-4 ERA, I believe. Nothing too special, but we're going to get into it here and see how it goes.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and Singy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Nolan Arenado leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So almost ready to get underway. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Actually not doing bad.
He doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, give hitters time to adjust or
just
think.
a little bloop
And you look up,
into left field.
Start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Left field.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Takes that up the middle. Gorman with the dive. Only can get one though.
Great effort there.
Fun fact, Nolan Gorman and I share the same birthday, May 10th.
Next to hit for the Nats.
Stone Garrett. He's been playing a lot better this year than he was last year, so I'm very happy about that.
Ball two.
Runner on the
TJ Abrams takes off. Makes it into second.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position.
7th stolen base of the season.
That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game.
Nice swing on that slur. It doesn't go as deep as it sounds it will.
Runner tags at second.
Nice throw to third, but offline he makes it to third.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, hey. And I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense.
Takes that the other way.
And now this is down.
That is going to score one for the Nationals, and they take the lead 1-0 here in the first.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Look at the other way, right where no one was standing.
So 2 down. Ivan Herrera digging in for the Nationals.
Previous Cardinal.
2 outs.
He's picked it up a lot this year. Oh, and he belts that circle change. That's going, that is gone. Nationals score 3 here in the first.
It's 3-0.
This is the offense we like seeing.
Grip on the lead even tighter. He He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over.
I haven't
Stays
against
through the ball,
previous
gets the
team.
walk, and gets the home run.
Up now for Washington.
Bring out another previous Cardinal, Brendan Donovan. And he takes that up the middle for a single, and the offense stays on fire here.
Extends the inning.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
You rewind and think back to those Giants teams.
Bring up our rookie, James Wood.
They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards. There's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Kicks and fires.
Takes that up the middle. It's another hit for the Nationals. Our main concern has been our offense, and today, so far, they've been shutting us up.
You know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And here is Abraham Toro. Gorman.
Ground set to Gorman, and he will make the play, but the Nationals are going to score 3.
Nats pick up a pair
2 on the 2-run home run.
Homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in St. Louis,
it's a big piece of the Corey Seager and Max Scherzer trade.
We were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with.
That's right down the middle, and what a catch from Abraham Toro at third base.
Cardinals lineup now. And one of the most exciting
they traded for Brian Reynolds.
Mason Wynn.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man,
Misses it with the cutter there.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-2.
Nice little slider there.
Breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out
Does he
over
get the
plate,
strike?
it can
He
get
does
hit
not.
a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That's right down the middle. He goes out the way for a single.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of
Bring up the previous Pirate. Traded to the Cardinals, Brian Reynolds. Abrams to Kaboom. To first base to Donovan, and they get the double play.
New inning getting started. Here's Carter Kieboom.
Kieboom up. It's really good for us in about 30 games last season, I believe it was. Been struggling so far this year.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't
swings over the circle change.
It's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly.
That's center cut, and he destroys that. It's off the wall, and that's going to be a leadoff double for the Nationals.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation.
Takes that the other way, and that's a back-to-back hits to put runners on first and third.
And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Steven Matt's really struggling today so far.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. No outs. Runners at first and third.
Fouls off the circle change. Too close to take with 2 strikes.
2-2.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. That one the other way.
Takes that the other way. He's going to beat out the double play again, and 1 scores.
And an RBI. And now the center fielder, Stone Garrett.
Destroyed a ball last time. Wasn't able to get on base.
Swing and a miss.
Swings over the circle change.
2 strikes.
There goes Abrams. Fouls off the circle change.
The pitch. Not close with that.
3-2 count.
Full 3-2. Runner goes again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pitch count already at 50, and they only got 4 outs in the game so far.
Runner on the move again.
That's gonna keep him out the double play.
Tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Now J.D. Martinez at
the RBI single in his last at bat.
Crossing the frame so far here at the top of the second.
And he takes that one up the middle. That's gonna be another RBI single for J.D. Martinez.
It's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Herrera, 2-run home run in his last at bat.
Was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and
Slightly hits that one.
With how hard he hit it.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
But they do score 2.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Man just can't hit for average.
The second baseman.
Next
It's a
offering
walk
is
more,
in for
too.
a strike. Gray. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds
Abrams
himself
can't
in.
get there, and that's a
That in
leadoff
relief
single
pitcher, when you have
for
it
the
a starting
Cardinals.
pitcher, a guy that can't get out of a tight spot. That is pretty valuable. Alec
Okay,
Burleson.
Burleson. How he's doing? Had a really good year last year.
Next up for the Cardinals. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows they're
Toro.
That's going to be their second double play in 2 innings.
First, it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of
The
baseball.
defense
being
really
such a
doing
team
their
sport.
part.
And another ball. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Another 1, 2, 3. Technically, no, they have 2 hits. They only face 6.
On to the third inning. Now at the plate,
Brendan Donovan hit a single in his last at bat.
So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And here it comes.
And he takes that up the middle for his second single of the game.
Man on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, James Wood.
Hit a single in his last at bat. And he's going to take that one into the gap.
And that should be extra bases.
That might be, that's going to be a RBI double for the rookie. And it's 6-0.
When you consider the way the game is run now, it doesn't even matter that much if your
Cardinals are going to call it there.
because teams are
Receive
really
him at.
aggressively building their bullpens. Here comes the skipper. Pitching change here.
They're going to bring in Zach Thompson, who has a sub-2 ERA, 28 innings.
He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now here is Abraham Toro. And strike 2.
2 balls. 2
No
strikes.
outs. Runner on second.
And he strikes him out. Frees him on the low
Here's the
fastball.
second baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Hit a double in his last at bat. Almost went over the wall.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. As he
Swings
was
through that
time.
cutter.
Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Gibson up and loosening in the pen. This one lifted in the air, left field.
Lars is going to be there to make that catch.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So the Nets lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder,
Vargas. 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles.
Ball.
And he takes that one up the middle. That's going to be his 3rd single of the day, and that will be a run charged for Steven Matz. A 7-run charge for Steven Matz in 2 innings.
Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now, CJ.
Oh, and he swings at a bad cutter.
And misses. And the count 1-2. Out to short.
That's the win. He's going to throw that to Gorman, and they will get out. It's 2 more runs for the Nationals. It's a Cardinal. Okay.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
We have him in our White Sox franchise. He's our left fielder.
Strike 2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch, make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That's right down the middle. Dominic Fletcher destroys that slider, and it's over the wall. The Cardinals are on the board here, and the 3rd is now 7-1. Hanging slider, and he destroys it. Bowers.
And he finds a way to punish you.
Now here's Jake Bowers.
That's another one right down the middle, but Donovan's going to be there to make the play.
After hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 out, base is empty.
That's right up the middle. That is going to be a 1-out single for the Cardinals here in the 3rd. They've done good about getting contact. That's their 4th hit. There's a ball, and they're in a prime situation to get back into this game.
Speed and walk the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Having a little control issues here in the 3rd.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field around 3rd.
Win to 3rd. The 2nd run scored. It's now 7-2, and they're in a great situation to get another RBI.
He got the job done right there.
Popped up.
And that is shallow.
He's got it. There's 2 away.
Wood's gonna make the catch. That is a clutch 2nd out.
Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Digging in, Nolan Gorman. The Nationals leading by 5 here in the last half of the 3rd.
Wow.
Strikes. They limit the damage here. They put 2
I've
on
never
the board.
seen a call that bad
Back
in the game
here
before.
John Shelby with Chris Singleton.
But he gets a strikeout, and they score 2. Work their way a little bit more into this game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Lifted in the air, out to left.
Little bloop, and Lars is going to get there.
Into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Hey, Martinez, 2 for 2 with two RBI singles.
The other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tries to pull back, but he strikes out on the high fastball.
Power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2-1 now.
Swings over the circle change.
He really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much.
Takes that up the middle, right to the center fielder, and that's going to be the first 1, 2, 3 innings for the Cardinals.
Back here in St.
First 1, 2,
Louis,
3 inning of the game, I think,
it's the right fielder, Alex
technically
Burleson.
speaking.
And the righty deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
That's going to be another leadoff single for the Cardinals.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
And he hits that to Abrams to keep him. And that's another double play. Third double play in 4 innings. Cardinals have been hitting into a lot of those.
Textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Bounced out to short. Lays out.
Abrams dives for it, but he can't make the play.
Jake Bauer next up for the Cardinals. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, go.
Doesn't get the call there on the
Runner
cutter.
at first with 2 gone.
That's right down the middle.
Hammered but foul. Oh, he hit him.
Oh, and he hits him.
That got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Loses his
First and
control
second, 2
there.
down. And the batter down, Caleb Hamilton. That's a strike. It's 2-2.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0.
And he strikes him out.
Strikeout, and
They
that'll
do
do
get
it
a
for
runner
the
in scoring
for the
position, but they're unable to
We go
cut
to
the
top
lead
of
down.
fifth. And now up for Washington, Brendan Donovan. Checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Left-hand batter waits. And he
Swings to
through
the
that
low
one.
cutter there. Their patience is really low-key. Gotten worse over the game so far.
Up the middle.
Win with the strong arm shouldn't have a
Fires
problem.
over
Yep.
first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
James Wood.
Digging in for the Nationals.
2 for 2 so far today.
The 1-1.
Swing to that
Swings.
curveball.
Really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed
The RBI
breaking
double
ball.
on his last at bat.
Next offering is in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
And he strikes him out on the cutter.
He had him out in front,
Zach
which
Thompson's
isn't
shutting
easy to do
out
against a hitter like
the
this,
Nationals
known for using the entire field.
this game
Just
so
couldn't
far.
sit back long enough on that one.
And now the lefty in the air on the infield.
He pops it
Settles
up.
under this one.
That's back-to-back 1, 2, 3
Brings
innings
it in
against
for
the
the third
Nationals
out.
here for the
3
Cardinals.
up, 3.
We have 7 hits.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Next offering upstairs.
That's a generous call, I feel like, after he called that 1 strike against
Stays
Gorman.
alive.
Very inconsistent zone. If you're going to have a bad zone, at least have a consistent one.
Now that's smack to right center.
And Garrett's going to be there to make the play, and he tumbles over.
Lars Newbar. Next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. And a curve misses outside.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand. Really
That's
well.
right down the middle. Woods is running after that, but he's not going to make the play. And that's going to be Newsbar's 3rd hit of the game, and that's a double.
For him today. Ryan Reynolds here. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swung
And he
on,
pops it up.
on the infield. Abrams has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals.
That's right down the middle.
Field for a knock. Coming home.
And they're going to score 1 on that.
Scores, it's
And it's now a 7-3 game. Cardinals slowly chipping
Drives in the
into the lead.
run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it.
He
Right
pops
on
it up. That's
time,
going to be
good balanced
great
approach,
game.
and just blasted
5
it
innings,
through
3
the infield.
runs.
And the inning is over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 7-3.
The Nationals, since the third, have been shut out. Matthew Liberatore, part of the 2019 draft.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That one hammered, but foul.
Front of that curve.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fights
Behind that
away,
fastball.
Still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Previous former starter made reliever.
That misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out on the circle change.
And there's one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still
Vargas 3 for 3 on the day
see
with
that. It almost makes you
3
think
singles.
that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I
That's
mean,
the ball.
if you can't catch up to the off-speed
Okay.
stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And that one is
Just a
lifted in the
bloop.
air. Burleson puts it away for the out.
Makes the
Out
catch.
number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
He strikes him out, and the Nationals have now gone 3 innings without getting a hit.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Not our rookie
Win.
pitcher.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Ball.
Outside low. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count.
He
up,
strikes
now
him
they've got
out.
An opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Dominic Fletcher digs
2
in
for
down.
2 on the day.
One down, base is empty. That's outside. 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Behind on the 2 seam.
2-2.
2-2 now.
4 seams down the middle, but he just pops it up.
Center field.
So Garrett's gonna make that play.
Garrett pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Jake Bowers. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across.
That's an out.
And that is that.
And that's a 1, 2,
Welcome back.
3.
We're in the
First one
7th.
in
We
a
have new
while.
pitcher on the mound, Kyle Gibson.
He's averaging more than 1
Sinker
hit
cut
allowed
his
per
third,
inning
circle
pitched
change
this season,
fastball.
and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Headed down the line. And that
Can't believe they re-signed him.
drops foul.
Rubber arm, man. Rubber arm. 2-2 count.
And that one off
Lays
the
off the
outside
slurve.
edge. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose.
Where? 3-2 count. And Garrett destroys that cutter, and it's deep into left field. The Nationals add another. Son Garrett with the solo home run.
It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 8-3.
105
He
off the
absolutely
bat.
feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you
Nationals,
can see that's
first
what
time
he
since the
expects
third
of
inning
himself.
to add a
At bat
run.
After at bat, he's that confident.
Now it's J.D. Martinez.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch.
And he
Swing
strikes
and
out
miss, and he
J.D.
chases that one
Martinez.
in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
The catcher.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a high fly ball out to left center.
Vaughn flies
Sizing this
that
one
out
up.
to center field. Fletcher is going to make that play.
And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan.
2 for
digging
3
in
on
for
the day.
Nationals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field.
They do get the solo home run to start the inning, but other than that, it's a 1-2-3.
It's now 8-3. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the catcher.
The Nationals only have 3 more hits than them.
Here's a 1-2.
Just the Cardinals have not been able to go in on the scoring opportunities.
They don't get the call. It'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Back to the leadoff
Strikes
spot,
him
the
out.
St. Louis lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way,
He strikes him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the 7th.
Opposite field not. Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there.
Eisenhower 3 for 3 on the day. Type of day he really needs with how he's been playing so far this season.
Going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it. And that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere and it's not foul.
Fouls off 2 change-ups.
Leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short.
Hit that right to Abrams, and it's another 1-2-3 from Cole.
St. Louis goes down in. New pitcher for the Cardinals, number 64.
Ryan Fernandez.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
James Wood 2 for 3 on the day.
Digging in for the Nationals. And that clips the inside corner.
It's a called strike on that. I don't know about that one, Blue.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Nabs it. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Abraham Toro. Base is empty, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Fletcher flashes the leather on the run and catch. Now the left fielder, Ildemaro Vargas. And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nationals lead 1, but they lead at 8-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Luis Garcia. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. And now the DH, Ryan Reynolds.
The designated hitter.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he grabs it foul. Hit in the air, center field. Garrett settles underneath it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, second baseman, Nolan.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls
2
into
for
the
3 on the
true
day.
outcomes category.
But we see
Definitely
more
does.
and more of that
Even though that's his 3rd single of the day.
The ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. That's back-to-back singles for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
He strikes him out on the changeup way in front of that one.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Right-handed reliever.
And he strikes him out, and that's 3 shutout innings from Colwyn. Great outing for the rookie.
And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Fastball, slider, circle. I mean, fastball, slider, 12-6 curve. Their closer, and a great one at it.
And a pitch. And it is 2-1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Pierce Johnson getting ready to go. Romero also throwing.
C.J. Abrams 0 for 4 on the day. Not someone you'd expect to go 0 for. Normally one of the players who get
2-2
hits, you know, one of the better players on the team.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Right to win, and he's going to make the play.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. So digging in, Stone Garrett.
Hit a home run in his last at-bat.
Righty delivers. And a swing
behind that fastball, 101.
Catch up to that velocity.
One down, base is empty. And now the count is even. And the right-hander deals.
And he destroys that 12-6. That was a hanger, and it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, and it is gone. That is Stone Garrett's second home run of the game.
His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3.
Back-to-backs righty is going deep.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off.
Closer gets hit hard.
Here's J.D. Martinez. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th.
He strikes out Martinez, his 3rd strikeout of the game.
More commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen because
3-1 fastball and he misses it.
And if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Ivan 1 for 4 on the day.
2 down, nobody on.
Takes that the other way, and that's into the gap. Nationals looking to add some more here in the 9th. That's going to be a 2-out double.
And his second hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so
takes that the other way, and Lars makes the play. The Nationals do add 1 more here in the 9th on the Stone Garrett's second home run of the game.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Derek Law.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have
he walks the first
intensity as a
player.
tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back-to-back players get on base.
Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
It's one of our lowest rated relievers on the team. I'm pretty sure he's a 61 rating. Yes, 61, but he had a great year last year, so looking to get another one out of him if possible. That's going to be the first out here
Balls it in, and there's 1 away.
in the 9th.
So the lineup flips over. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Mason Wynn's going to destroy that in the center field. Stone Garrett's going to make a strong throw to 3rd, but they're going to score 1. The Cardinals are here to fight.
Those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar.
And he strikes out Newt. big strikeout there, and it comes down to Reynolds, who's 0 for 4 in the day.
Brian Reynolds sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
An absolute slugfest here at Busch Stadium. It's something we're not used to. The Nationals. We scored 9 here. 7 of that was in the first 3 innings. But combined as a team, the team overall did great. 15 hits is insane. It's our 4th win in a row. 5th win in a row. That's another big game. RBIs for everyone. 6 wins in a row. So they do go on a little 6-game winning streak, which is hot. But I think we're gonna finish up May here. I think playing the Blue Jays is a good move. Why is scouting on manual? Sometimes I change it to auto for some of my other franchises I do. So I guess it just, you know, hasn't turned, forget to turn it off. Whatever, man. Let's get you back to that. I think we had him on relievers. Let's play the Indians here, actually. The team's cooled down a bit. We can see some of the pitchers have cooled down a bit. Some of the hitters have picked up / cooled down, depending on who we look at. Vargas is having a good year, which we love to see. But James Wood continues to have a great rookie year. 60 games in, he's playing great. 56 hits, 12 doubles, 3 triples, 9 home runs. That's 24 extra base hits right there, so that's about half his hits. He's walking a good amount, 345 on base, OPS over 800, only 1 error. He's got to be in the run for Rookie of the Year, right? Yeah, he is, but it's going to be hard to go against Jung-Ho Lee, who should have been playing all last year, but wasn't for some reason. It's going to be hard to beat that, and honestly, feels kind of like he's been robbed. I feel like he really should have been a rookie last year. But it is what it is, I guess. Let's get into this game. I want to play with Jake because he continues to say hi. 14 games, sub 2 ERA. The man's insane. And if he's not in the Cy Young talk, he should be. And he's not. It's ridiculous. And it's all because he's a contact pitcher. He doesn't strike out. He doesn't strike out players. This whole thing. But he doesn't let up big contact. He's the only person with a sub 3 ERA on the team right now. Mackenzie Gore up to a sub 4. I mean, 4.2. Josiah Gray 4.6. Hunter Brown 4.7. Caleb Ferguson's been bad. Fingerland's been bad. Cole Wynn's been great. He's been probably our best reliever so far. Oh, Jorge Alcala's potential went up. That's hot. And AJ Minter has blown 5. So let's go ahead and just take him out of the of that spot. Maybe do that. Checking on the offense. Trey Lipscomb continues to be great. I wouldn't be surprised if his potential went up at some point, honestly. Playing good enough for it too. Ivan's been great. Only 5 home runs though, but he's been good. Abrams been good. JD Martinez, obviously regressing a lot, but he's been good. And so Garrett's had a breakout year. He's been playing a lot better than he did last year. Brennan Donovan's finally warming up. Really need Luis Garcia to pick it up and Trevor Larnach to pick it up. He's been playing left field. Honestly, if he doesn't pick it up here soon, we might just give the everyday left field spot to Vargas, because he looks like he's earned it, in my opinion. Forgot we drafted this dude. Like, they've been doing good. Hopefully, probably not this season, but maybe next season they'll be able to impact the MLB, possibly. Probably him, not next season, but the season after. We do have Brady House, who's progressing pretty well, on fire in AA, man. Been playing great. Continue to develop those stats, and he will be the starting third baseman in no time. Dylan Cruz is doing alright in AAA. We're probably going to move him down to AA. Jacob Young's been really good in AAA, which is good. Yeah, we'll move Elijah Green to AAA and Dylan Cruz to AA just because he's struggling. Going up versus lefties very well, but not much versus righties. And Robert Hassel really isn't developing anywhere anyway. We'll use the City Connect. Oh, before we do that, I want to update the trade block. Get some players on there. JD Martinez, we'll throw him on there. Go MJ Mentor. Jacob Young, sure. Let's call. Can you just throw it on there? I don't want to do Vargas. I might re-sign him, honestly. Just keep him as that veteran in the lineup. I wish there was a way you could put, like, specifically, like, I need lefty pitching, I need righty pitching, like, stuff like that. I think that would be nice. I'm down to trade Hassel, honestly. Yep is. So maybe do like that. Actually, leave the starting alone. See, maybe we can get some left field prospects. Third base we're good. First base we're good. Abrams for a few years, so we should be good. Third base, he can always move to short, but we want him to. We could use some second base prospects, but at the same time we got him, but we don't know how that's going to develop. We'll put first base for now, maybe get some first base prospects, and even if we just get a normal first baseman, Donovan can play a whole bunch of positions. We could always move him back to left field. So now let's get into this second game of the day. Oh no, we want the City Connects today. With who's been our ace so far.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Bo Naylor. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And our pitcher in this game, Jake Irvin, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
The 2-1. And a foul ball.
Against the Guardians, another failing team. Doing really good in real life.
Here's a 2-2. That to right. Settles under it.
And Wood makes an error.
Around second now.
He misplays it completely.
He'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
I think that really should be counted as an error and not a hit.
Left-hand hitter waits.
In my personal opinion.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in game one of this 3-game set.
Just fouling everything off, man. He strikes him out. That's a close strikeout.
He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Right up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. 1-2. And that one missing low. Ground ball left side.
Lipscomb's going to make the play, but they do score one. I don't think it's right that that's held against Jake. I don't think that should be, but it is what it is.
They get on the board first.
2 outs.
Oh, and he destroys that one deep.
Going back on this one. And that one
Here, plays it off the wall. That is a double.
A swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help.
Jose Ramirez just grounds that out, but they do score one here in the first.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one,
second in NL for third base all-star.
Understands that he's got
swings over that slider.
To win ball games, and at this point you have to forget about your own individual stats and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
In the air right field.
The right fielder plays it how it should have been played.
There's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lined up for the Nationals. And a big factor for them in recent games, C.J. Abrams.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one.
Looks like a
over 300 against righties on the year.
Like,
so
I don't know,
definitely
like,
you expect him to try to tackle a few more points of batting average with a couple of
a
hits.
lizard or something, like with his nose and ears.
1 out, base is empty.
Ivan takes that up the middle. Center field. I mean, not center field. Shortstop makes the play. 9-game hitting streak.
Next pitch misses way outside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a
Eighth and then
fastball
out
yet,
for
but you've
doubles.
got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
In the air to left center. Freeman
That's going to be a
sizing
1,
this
2,
one up.
3. Nationals not able to get anything here in the first going.
Back in Washington, D.C., leading off, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground right
Donovan
side.
makes the play up the line.
Takes it himself.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
Bo Naylor, Josh Naylor's brother, both on the same team.
And you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
He's going
right
to
there.
strike him out here.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Freeman off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
And another ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a
Strikes him out, back-to-back strikeouts.
Guardian. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here is J.D. Martinez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his team
Swings
is
over the
feeding off of
curveball
leadership
just
that he shows.
early on that one. It's an absolute hanger, and he misses it.
Sandios. And delivers outside. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And out number 1 on the grab. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way
good
off
now
of
in
his
the
ball
5
strikes,
ball.
but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said.
I didn't average below 300 now, but still in the 270s, which is good. He strikes him out on the fastball.
2 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much
Brings
what
up
happened.
Stone
Very
Garrett.
little location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
2 down, nobody on.
He
Swing and a
strikes
miss.
him out.
And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3 up, 3 down. Top half of the 3rd inning.
This
Down
is the
to
Nationals
second
we're used to
baseman,
seeing.
Andres Jimenez. This one in the
See
air,
if
right
Wood can
field,
make this
under
play.
it. Puts it
And he
away for
does.
the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Khalil Watson. So now 1 and 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. if
Just
he's
a
gonna get
bloop.
deeper into this game.
He
And
lets
that
up the
fall for
base hit.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In the air, out
Nice
to
swing
center.
from Juan. I always want to say
And puts
Juan.
the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Good throw from Garrett to second.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
That's right down the middle, and he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes
Donovan
it
makes
to
the
bag,
play.
and that'll do it.
Scoreless inning, but has yet to have a 1, 2, 3.
Nationals Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Donovan hits that circle change into the gap. It's going, and it is gone. And Donovan ties the game up here in the bottom of the 3rd.
It's his 6th home run of the season, and we're level.
And that's exactly what they needed. That It's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Hagen circle change, and it's now a tied game.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a 2-1. Ripped on
Continues to struggle.
Jimenez throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
We have Trevor Larnach.
Tied up here in the early going.
Hit to that one into the gap. Another pitch down the middle. Nationals here in the third making a little bit of noise, and that's a one-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing.
13th double of the season for him.
Lifted into the outfield for the base hit.
Nationals are in a great opportunity to take the lead.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1.
Second on the team in hits is Trey Lipscomb.
And a pitch. That one misses. 3-1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third.
3-1 count.
Inside
And he walks. But it's 2 on with 1 out.
Right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Okay, now it's Ivan
Sets up
Rivera.
the double play though. He takes out the other way. It's just a bloop. He rounds third. Good throw, and he is out. Right fielder throws him out.
Second base on that base hit, and I tell you what, really nice job.
Wasn't sure if it was going to land. Once they figured out it was, he tried to get home and wasn't able to. It was a close play. Just a little too slow.
So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And the pitch. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Could have been bases loaded, but no.
Now
And he pops that up.
Naylor gets under it.
So the Nationals
Makes the
choke
grab.
a good opportunity to take the lead, but they do tie it.
But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side.
Garcia makes the play.
And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The line of the pitch.
And he strikes him out on the slurve. Beautiful pitch from Iverin. Iverin? Yeah, Iverin. Jake Iverin. I'm tripping.
Here's a 1-1.
2 up, 2 down so far.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
That's right down the middle, but he pops it up, and that's going to be the first 1-2-3 for them.
Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Guardians. And we're back on a 4, and now J.D. Martinez.
So far, this game's been the opposite of the last game.
Falling behind 2-1.
You know, these Nationals.
7-time All-Star.
Discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And he grounds one.
Takes that up the middle. Could have been ball 4, not sure. It's too close to take the chance. He's going to ground out.
So up next,
Here's the rookie James Wood.
Now it's
And Wood takes that the other way. That is gone. And the rookie gives the Nationals the lead on a solo home run, his 10th of the year.
It's 2-1.
105 off the bat.
attack, and that's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. Comes up
Swings to the high fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck out in his last at bat.
Little bouncer out.
Barely hits that one.
Throws
Tanner
the
makes
first
the
job.
play. It's 2 outs now.
2 outs.
Donovan up, hit a solo home run in his last at bat.
Brendan Donovan. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a
Pops that fastball up.
Should have this one.
Nationals do score another here in the 4th to take the lead on the solo home run.
Solo home run. And this is all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
He strikes him out.
Struck him out.
That is 4th.
Really love the pitch sequence
5th.
right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Chase DeLauder. A little out front there.
That's our left fielder that threw him out. I do believe.
Swings through it.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone. Pitch
Should be a
pitch.
shutout
He's been able to stay
for him,
down.
but unfortunately not.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right side.
Another play for Donovan. Been making a lot of them today.
For the out. So the batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. No swings, says Freddie Ferguson.
Looks like that was in the strike zone, but okay.
That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind
3-1
in a
count.
like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swings to the fastball in front of it.
Full count now. The Guardians down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
And he strikes him out. 6th strikeout of the game.
It's a 1-2.
Clutch strikeout.
Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Grounded out to the second baseman in his last at bat.
And that one
Hits
to
that
first.
hard to the first baseman, but
And he takes
unable to
himself
get
for the
anything
out.
going.
Up
Trevor
for
Larnach up.
Washington, Trevor
Hit a
Larnach.
double in his last at bat.
Ball to strike. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
One down, base is empty. High
He hits
fly
that
ball
one
to
hard into the
right
gap.
center. That's back. Grabs
But
it
the
right
center
up against
fieldman
the
is able to make that play. That's Freeman.
These outfielders get about
Oh,
10
what a
minutes of
play.
balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hurry up. Threw a walk in his last at bat.
In the air, right
Takes that
field.
the other way.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that
Shutout inning.
back in Washington, D.C. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians. Khalil Watson. And
That's right
fouled
down the middle, but Khalil just fouls it off. A little early on it.
2.
Jake out for another inning here in the 6th.
2-2.
Bounce to third.
Trey's able to make the play.
Zips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. In the air, right side.
With chasing
On
that
his
one
way
down.
over. He's
Makes
got
the
it.
play.
There's 2 down.
2 fast
So
outs.
next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians.
100th
Josh
pitch.
Naylor. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Takes that the other way, and it looks like that's going to be a 2-out double.
And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Garcia is able to make the play, and they're able to get out of it. That's 6 one-run innings for our Cy Young contender.
Down the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera.
I think that's going to be his day, though. Ugh.
The wind of the pitch. This to center field. Freeman drifts towards
Pops
it.
that one up.
And he makes the catch. 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats.
C.J. Abrams 0 for 2 on the day.
And he grounds one to the right.
Puts that hard to the second baseman. Makes the play. Even Tanner's had a great start today. You know, struggling so far this season, but has a good start versus National. Only 2 bad pitches if you really think about it.
Swings through that one for
Late on that fastball.
He does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again.
Tries to pull back, but he calls strike 3.
And he won around.
JD
Martinez frustrated with that call.
Will take over here.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Strikes him out.
And that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game.
That's hit into the gap by Tyler Freeman.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the time.
That is a 1-out double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push.
And he strikes him out.
And now 2 gone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing, and that ball
Hits that hard
smashed
toward
on the
James
line.
Wood, but he makes the catch.
And he makes the catch.
Able to shut him out here in the
We're
7th.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Herron.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, James Wood. Close, but called the ball. 3-1 now.
Slider, serve, sinker.
Swing and a ball.
Late on that fastball, just bloops it. Quan is there to make the catch. Ref Stonton Garrett, who destroys lefties, but's been better versus righties so far this year.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 36, the rookie right-hander is getting loose. Stephan warming up as well. Next pitch
3-1
is
count.
outside. Check swing, he went too
Unable to
far, and
hold
it's a
back
strike.
on the sinker. That would have been
Bases
ball
empty,
4.
one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Great pitch to hit. He just fouls it off just a little early on it. But he destroys that slider that's a hanging, but not quite deep enough.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Bryn Donovan, who went deep in the 3rd.
Blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Lefty-lefty mashup.
And the next pitch is way outside. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
The rookie Cole Winn.
Compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Battling here as he
Hanger there.
And another ball.
2-2.
And he strikes him out.
He did not like the call.
Pretty big strikeout right
It's
there.
like a fastball down the middle shouldn't be called the strike.
Base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And he strikes out the second batter.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but
That's a 1-2-3, so the Nationals are going to the ninth at least a one-run lead.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Trevor Steffen, 25th appearance of the year for him. Luis Garcia,
Fastball, splitter,
getting in for the
slider.
Nationals. The pitch. Center field. Freeman makes the grab, one down. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnett.
Front of that splitter.
And a pitch. Swing.
And he strikes him out on the fastball as he's late on the
great
swing.
location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Movement in the pen.
Absolute pitching duel this game, the complete opposite of last game.
2 outs.
And he strikes him out.
It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for one.
Joey Collar, the new closer, is going to come out here.
We go to the ninth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
He strikes him out on the slider.
Strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Jose Ramirez. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come and get me fastball
Right down the middle.
Ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw anything off speed right here.
1-run game here at the top of the ninth. This one driven.
And Jose Ramirez destroys that circle change and ties it here in the ninth. That is going to be a blown save for Jorge.
And they tie it up.
As Jose Ramirez destroys that ball.
More he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. That one finds the corner. And a count 1-2. Line drive, speared at first.
Fielding his
Tosses to the
position,
pitcher,
gets the
covering bag.
runner at first.
And there's 2 away. Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
He strikes him out, but they do tie the game on a solo home run from Jose
It was
Ramirez.
a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked.
That's going to take it into extra innings, bottom of the ninth.
The pitch. to the right side.
Second baseman's going to make that play for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up Abrams.
And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And here it comes. Swung on.
Abram hits that hard into the gap. It's going. It's going. And Abram walks it off on a solo home run in the bottom of the ninth. What an electric inning to this game. C.J. Abrams, one swing of the bat and this game is over. Three solo home runs get them the W today, because that's really all they could get going. Only 5 hits on the day. We got lucky that the hits that were made were good ones. I think we're gonna finish up the month here. Yankees offering a trade. Offering him for Cade Cavalli. He's doing really good in Double-A. My only concern is he's 26. My concern about him is his walks per 9. He's also doing really good, so I don't feel like that's a super realistic trade, so I'm gonna deny it. Probably another week. I think we're probably gonna Guardians offer us a trade for Alex Call, the offering of Scott Barlow. I'm okay. Let's edit this to Central. Let's take this guy faster. This guy looks really good. You know, I doubt he drops down to the 12th pick. If he does, though, we're definitely gonna take him. He also looks really good, so if he doesn't drop, then we'll probably pick him. Yeah, we're gonna have him focus him for last week. He's got anything, so do we want him to focus on a pitcher? We can have him focus on a specific pitcher, or it's just a specific player. Sure. And that's gonna end this episode here. We're gonna look at the stats one more time. We are currently 36 and 53. Our ERA is sitting at a good spot. It's more our fielding and our hitting that isn't the best thing in the world. We are 3rd worst in the National League. Looks like 5th worst overall so far. The Yankees are doing terrible, which I did not really expect. Let's just take a look at the team real quick. Jacob Junis holding down long relief, doing what you expect. Laws doing really good somehow. Ferguson still struggling a lot. Not really playing that good. Finland's not doing good. Minter is not doing good. Our rookie pitcher, Cole Winn, is doing good. 44 innings, 3.2 ERA. He's been holding it down. Jorge's been holding it down for the most part. 2 blown saves, but in 25 innings at 2.81. Mackenzie Gourd's really breaking out this year. Has a sub 4 ERA. He's been going up and down a little bit, but at the moment has a sub 4 ERA. Jake's been insane. Should be a Cy Young player. Cy Young player. Cy Young contention. Sub 2 ERA. Can only imagine how high his 2.8 WAR only, which is insane. Josiah Gray's been good, sitting around a 4 ERA, which is normally what you're gonna get with him, a low 4, high 3. It kind of seems like his career average, but he's been good. Hunter Brown's been really struggling this year, which is not what we like to see. Started pretty hot this year. Was okay with us last year. Just not a lot of progression being made so far this year. JP Sears, other than Jake, has been probably our best player. Lefty. We really need to check out a game with him. He's been good. 3.39, 1.3 WHIP. He's been a solid player, solid 5 in that rotation for us. Lineup wise, Carter Keyboom, it's been okay. Reese, nothing special. Vargas continues to be great versus lefties. McKinstry, not the best. Same with Toro. Trey Lipscomb continues to be great. As long as he's playing like this, he's not going to come out the lineup. He's at about that 162 game range, and in 160 games in his career, he has 12 home runs, 160 hits. That's a hit every game, and he's got a 345 on base. This season, he's been great. 10 stolen bases, 5 caught. He only has 3 errors. He's been very good for us. We love to see that. Been the best leadoff hitter that we could ask for. Ivan Herrera has been great in 70 games. Last year he was great for us in the games we did have him in. His on base is dipping a little bit, but his average and slugging still in a good place. In 70 games he's been really good for us. CJ Abrams, kind of the same thing. Average in a good place. His on base is kind of sitting around where his on base sits, but he's been solid for us. JD Martinez has been great for us, regressing a lot, so I'm not really sure how much we're going to get for him, but he's been able to hold this DH spot down, and I'm hoping we can get something in return for a good slugger like that. James Woods really calmed down a little bit. A lot of progression, some regression, but in 75 games, 65 hit, 12 home runs, 37 RBIs. His on base and his average dips, but his slugging stays high. He hits the ball hard, so he still continues to play great. Maybe taking him out versus lefties would help. Not 100%, but he's been playing great. Stone Garrett continues to play great. 12 home runs. This has been his best year of his career. OPS over 800, 24 walks, only 64 strikeouts. Really love that. Brendan Donovan's been kind of back and forth. He holds it down. He's our nice platoon bat. He can play anywhere we need him, and we love him for that. Luis Garcia's doing better. His average is up to a 230, but he's still really struggling this year, only versus righties. Not playing like we saw him play last year at all. Trevor Larnach, not doing good. If we look at some of our players, Kamal Rocker has been good. Cade, we talked about him, he's been good. Castro, our number 1 pick last year, has been tearing up AA. Our relievers we got last year, New Bay's kind of struggling a little bit. His main problem is he does let up a lot of walks, 22 walks in 52 innings. So he is struggling a little bit. I do have faith though. He is only 18. We got Kent Burt over here in AA. It's been really mid in 17 innings. But they both are showing good progression, and that's all I can really ask for. Same with our first baseman, showing good progression. That's all I can ask for. At third base, Brady House continues to tear up AA, destroying it. Honestly, should probably move him up to AAA. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. He's earned it, and he stays playing great. He keeps playing this good. He could be September call-ups. Center field, Dylan Cruz down in AA. He's playing a bit better. His progression versus righties has been great. It's more his progression versus lefties has been great. His progression versus righties is what worries me. Robert Hassel has been not good at all. But he's progressing good, which is great for him. Let's take a look at the trade block before we go to see if there's anything that does kind of pique our interest before we head out. Let's use the Phillies, San Diego, and Giants. Lars Nootbaar's on the block. Cabrera's walks per 9 so low. Bregman, Pilar, Gonsolin, Giolito, Jose Miranda. We don't need a third baseman. I'm surprised I got him on the trade block. He's doing really good for them. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really 100% sure what kind of players we'll be looking for at the trade block. Most likely some pitching prospects we really lack in that division. Possibly a first base prospect or catcher prospect. Probably not a catcher prospect. Probably a first base prospect or a second base prospect. Probably not a shortstop. Maybe a right field. Probably not a right field. Maybe a left field. I feel like that's our main need is left field, second, first, and pitching. Prospects specifically. Our major league pitching has been solid. Our starting pitching has been. Our bullpen has not been solid. But we're going to end this episode here. We will get into the draft in the next episode. We do have the 12th overall pick, so I will be very excited to see that. We will be playing a game versus San Francisco. Then we will get into the draft, the home run derby, and the all-star break. If we look at the all-star voting right now, Ivan's third somehow, even though he's been better than both players. We don't really have any relievers up there. Catching. Ivan's somehow not really up there when he's been really good. Not the best, though. I'm not 100% sure who our all-star is going to be. Maybe Trey. He's dropped down a little bit compared to where he was. He was second at one point. Now he is fourth. JD Martinez is up there. Young Hoo Lee is going to take the Rookie of the Year from us. I feel like James Wood should be higher. But yeah, I'm very happy with his progression. If he keeps progressing like this every single year, fives and, 3 4s and 5s on everything, like he is 4 plus righty power, 3 plus lefty power, 5 plus discipline, 3 plus vision, 2 plus clutch. If he can keep getting that discipline and that vision up specifically with 4s and 5s every single season, he's going to be an all-star by the time he's, not an all-star, but a star by the time he's 25. He's been great. I love this kid. He hits the ball hard. He's been great for us. That's going to end the episode here, though. I swear. Make sure you leave likes, comments. Tell me what you think I should do with the team. Tell me if you think I need to send someone down, call someone up. Give me your input. Tell me what you think. But I will see you guys later. Peace.